Hey guys, so today I will be showing you how to clean certain types of annoying things on fish tanks. One is like an extreme amount of algae, like these are fish tanks that I'm washing outside of my back porch, so not like when they're set up. Another thing is water stains, and another thing is actually terrariums with backgrounds like this. I'm going to show you how I'm washing those because I have about three. Also, one, I'm going to be taking the everything out of it, like the background and everything, so I'll also show you that, except it's not really a background, it's just a little bit of foam and stuff. So I'll also be showing you that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. What I'll be using is Dawn dish soap, and I won't be putting that in the two terrariums like that, but I will be putting them in the fish tanks, and that's what I've always used for cleaning fish tanks, like completely. Also, I will be using a razor blade and a wash rag and a scrub sponge like that you'd use for dishes. So now let's go to my back porch and clean.
This is a 40-gallon tank, and it might look familiar to you guys. I made it for ball pythons. I gave it to my brother, but I got it back because he could no longer keep his snakes, so I'm washing it out of all the dirt and everything, and I'm probably going to sell it and then give that money back to him. And now I'm moving the other tanks down to this part of the porch.
Okay, so the rest that I have to do with this one is just scrub the bottom and the front and everything, then bring it inside and let it air out. But I got all the dirt and everything that I wanted out of it. Then that stuff is left over from the 5-gallon, and that wasn't even like expanding foam. I have no idea what that was. I think it's some kind of like silicone or something, but it wasn't expanding foam, and it kind of came out with the water, so that's kind of gross, but I'm glad I got it all out. And then I'm going to take this tank inside, and I'm going to do a background on it for the gecko, because the gecko is still really tiny, and I know it'll grow fast, but I think it'll be able to stay in the 5-gallon for a pretty long time. Then the 2 10-gallons I just need to wash out. This one's just dirty because I found a frog in my front pond, so I just put it in there for like a second just to observe it, and it kind of made it all messy in there. And then this one's the one with the water stains. You can kind of see them more in the back here. Excuse the mowing in the background, that's my dad. But here you can see the water stains, so what I'll do is I'll just take a razor blade to that, and then over here there's not water stains, but there's tons of algae, because I kept this tank on the back porch with my turtle in it, but then I moved this turtle into this 55-gallon, which has a stupid amount of algae, which it's not like it's bad. The algae is actually good, and I think it makes them feel more protected actually while they're out here on the porch. But what I'll do is I'll just take a razor blade to that as well, and then I might use this tank to put the new crested gecko in once it's full grown, because I think I have a way of fitting this into my room. And then this tank over here I just need to spray down and then put back in my room, because I need to set up the frog, and I plan on doing that. Like, all I'll do is spray it down just like I did with that tank over there. And then I'm going to show you the type of care that I do on this. Now right now it has a top on it, so the turtle can't really get out at the moment. But what we're gonna do is I have a thing that you set down in, but the problem is if I take the top off, the turtle's just gonna jump right out. Like it can lift itself right out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a 5-inch board that just goes all the way around the top, so then the turtle can't jump out and it'll be able to bask on that. So that's the plan with this guy, and I'm hoping to somehow get him inside at some point, because I don't like having my tanks outside, because it literally ruins them. They're just disgusting looking, because I just can't clean them like I do inside. I don't know what it is, I just can't seem to clean them properly. But I'll show you how I scrub all that algae off. So I'm probably going to do this tank first, because I can use the stuff that I'll use for all these, but when I use them for these they'll have soap on them. So this tank first.
So at first I tried to just use a rag, but it was way too thick algae, so I took the turtle out, and then I put a razor blade in there and just went up and down over and over and over again, and it came right off. But it's really annoying to do, and this is why I don't want to have my tanks outside, because I know when I have to clean them, they're going to be absolutely covered everywhere with algae, and it's going to take a really long time to clean. Okay, so now I had the 5-inch barrier that I was talking about, or it was more like 7 inches, and I was just finishing up, and then I put a hang-on back filter on instead of the other filter. Here you can see I just took off the top thing to make sure it's all cleaned and dumped out. I didn't wash off the bottom and the back. I just like scraped off the rest of it, and it'll probably grow back, but I'll probably leave it because honestly the algae actually helps like filter the water, so it'd probably be good. So now I'm just cleaning these tanks, and again, I just really use the razor blade. I use the scrub to get off like dirt and stuff, or the sponge, and then I use razor blades to get off any type of stains on the glass, and it works really well. And then I'm basically just washing it like you would with dishes or anything else. And now I'm washing the lid, which I just kind of spray down, like I just go over with like a rag or something. And I'm also washing off some filter sponges that I used for like a little while on the turtle tank, but like they're not all the way used, like they're not completely gross, so I could reuse them at some point. Next, I'm taking the 20-gallon that'll be for my frog, will be like a polyterrarium. I'm taking it down here, and I'm about to spray it out and also finish cleaning the 40-gallon, which you saw me spray out earlier in the video, but I needed to like scrub the bottom because it had like dirt stains and stuff. Then afterward, I like cleaned up little bits, and then I brought it inside and dried it, so then I can actually I had to fix some areas that you could see the expanding foam because I had sprayed it out and everything, and then I'm going to try to sell it like I said earlier in the video. Now I'm taking the 20-gallon and doing the same thing, and then I'm also going to bring that inside. I took out a little bit of the expanding foam that didn't really need to be in there, and then I went inside and put silicone and more dirt on it.
Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my tips and tricks about how I clean tanks, because I end up cleaning a lot because I get a lot of tanks in and I set up lots of enclosures. So over time I've just kind of learned the different ways to do it, and also this was a little bit new because I had to clean some enclosures with backgrounds in it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below. And if for more content, then subscribe. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in the next video.